Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Tony, and if you follow me you know that I just love building these amazing tanks and armoured vehicles from Armortek. I've taken a break from building my in-between project, my Baja, today because I'm going to take the M26 out on its first big journey. A friend of mine, John Mortimore from Harlow Model Club, is having a show today at Harlow Garden Centre, and he's invited me along to show off my M26. And so I've had to borrow my wife's car. My wife's very kindly agreed to drive me to the show because I can't drive, clearly, because I broke my arm, but it doesn't stop me from driving my tank. So I'm going to see, hopefully I can get this into the back of my wife's car with no issues. I'm going to film all of this. I'm going to film some bits and pieces during the day, and I'll have this video uploaded very, very soon. So I'll crack on and see how we get on. So this is the first stage. Just turn the tank on. I've got to be careful because I've got to reverse it off the ramp. Nice and slowly. I'm not going to fire the engines up or anything like that. We don't need sound effects for this. That's the first bit, the easy bit. The challenge to get it onto the car. This is the worrying bit. Doing all this in reverse. Oh, might need some help here. My wife has very kindly offered some help just to stop it from sliding, babe. How do you?
There's a bit of wire there.
It's not wire, it's grass.
Oh, well,
Well, come, get your hand out of the way.
yeah, I'm out.
Mind your hand. Look at that. Pro. Huh? Pro driver.
Not so good at badminton now.
No, no, I'm not. No, silly game. Right, that's it. She's in. Just need to turn her off. Right, so I'm at the model show. We've got the Moorhen Model Boat Club. Some incredible models here. Hours and hours and hours of build time on these amazing models. It's not officially open yet, the show, but and then I'm going to come along and show you some of the models that my mate John has built. I mean, look at that bus, isn't that beautiful? Look at the detail on that bus. That's a static model, but it looks amazing. This is all John's hard work. Oh, and you might recognise that bad boy. We'll get there and start driving it in a minute. Incredible work that John does. John's been following me since I started my channel, and we've become friends, sharing the same. I'm going to sort of introduce you to John. John, say hello.
Hello.
There's John, his wife, and my father-in-law, Richard. And then there's the M26. We'll get that out and we'll do a bit of driving on it. So they've got quite good stands here. Some model trains. I'm not really into model trains, but although I have built one. Got a live band which will be kicking off soon. Some various other stands, some local vendors, some food. And it's just starting to pull together now. So I'll tune out now and we'll come back and do some tank driving. So this is me just putting the M26 through some of its basic paces, and it's the first time it's had a public outing, and I'm a bit disappointed because during the journey something has happened with the servo for the MG machine gun and the gun elevation, but That aside, it did not spoil the enjoyment, and I really enjoyed the whole day. A wonderful local event at the Harlow Garden Centre, and hosted in particularly by the North Weald Miniature Railway, and a massive thank you to John Mortimore from Harlow Model Club to invite me along as a guest, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It wasn't a big event, but it was hundreds and hundreds of people there, and there was lots of budding tankers and dads in particular who showed a huge amount of interest in this sort of heavy armour type scale tank. I had a great day, and looking around on the main sort of model stands, the work that goes into these models is incredible. So now I'm just sort of taking the tank around, doing its sort of bit of a tour of a lap of honour, if you like, and you have to watch out for younglings, if you like, because I'm very conscious that I don't want to hurt them, run them over, because this tank, let loose, can do some damage. It's a heavy old beast, but as you can see, it's just manipulating itself around locally around the show. And everybody that saw this tank were taking pictures, and I'm really thrilled because everybody was asking questions about it, how long it took to build, what's the history of it, where it comes from. And of course, I told them all about Armortek and the history of this particular tank, in particular the M26 Persian. And it's great to see young minds interested in history, and I think this is actually a really nice way to introduce history to the young and up and coming builders, if you like. And I think this hobby needs to extend down into the younger builders, because it is an amazing hobby. And I was talking to some parents, and their children are already sort of building sort of the entry-level stuff, and they say the same thing. It's very therapeutic for their children. So it's a wonderful opportunity to take my tank out, show it off for the first time, its first public outing, and I'm really pleased how it performed. The whole drive time on this probably around about 45 minutes, and I was conscious that I needed enough juice to get it up the ramp into the car and then off the ramp when I got it back to HQ. So I'll let you continue enjoying this video. Hope you're enjoying it. I'll let you continue watching it, and I'll be back soon. So as the day draws to an end here at the Harlow Garden Centre, in particular the North Weald Miniature Railway, I have to say I've really thoroughly enjoyed today. Small local event, but supported by hundreds, if not a few thousand people that turned out. It was a wonderful, warm, wonderfully engaging day. The weather was really kind to us, and I met dozens of really lovely families, parents, grandparents and kids. And you know what was mad? I just felt, as I reflect on today, that it suddenly dawned on me that, you know, our generation, I'm in my 50s now, and older generations have a responsibility to engage with the younger generation, the budding little builders, the budding tankers, shall we say. This hobby is so rewarding and so satisfying. I was chatting to a few sets of parents today with kids from the age of sort of 4 up to about 12. And they talked about the benefits of using products like Duplo and Lego, and the satisfaction they get from the build. And I have to say that we need, as a generation, to share our knowledge and encourage the younger generation. They have got challenges beyond what we had. We didn't have social media as we're growing up. We thought we had it hard, but no, we didn't. We had it easy. These guys bringing children up in this day and age have got so many more challenges. And we're chatting today, just sharing and talking about the benefits of a hobby like this, and the sense of satisfaction and the benefits to your mental health, the distraction from the day-to-day nonsense that we all have to deal with. I got involved in this hobby, or got re-engaged with this hobby, if you like, during lockdown, because I was really struggling, as we all did in lockdown, and I re-engaged with this hobby, and I do not look back. I absolutely love the fact that I've got back into it through something that was quite horrendous for all of us. Now here I am, I've got my channel, I've got amazing support for my channel, and my mental health is in a really, really good place. And talking to parents and grandparents today, they all agree that the younger generation, it's so important. You know, these are the future. These are the people that are going to build our country. These people will continue to develop our country as we all sort of drift off into history. We need to engage with these. You know, our generation needs to share the hobby, the knowledge, the experience, the benefits to these wonderful young up-and-coming builders and, you know, budding tankers. And as I said, I mean, just engaging with some of the parents and grandparents today, it was wonderful to feel that we all share the same thing, but there's this veil of mystery around the skill levels. We all had to start somewhere, right? So why don't we just try and open up our hobby to younger people, explore ways of engaging with the younger generation? Because I saw enthusiasm today. I saw people who just loved models, loved scale. There's something about this hobby that just intrigues people. So come on, we need, as a group of builders, to work out a way of encouraging the younger generation to get involved. I don't think it'll take much. I just think we need to unveil the mystery, unveil the secrecy of the skill level, and just go, you know what, everybody has to start somewhere. Look, enough of my rant, enough of my soapbox, but I just wanted to say, as I sign off, thank you to John Mortimore, the entire team over there at Northfield Miniature Railway. I had a wonderful day, and a special thank you to my wife, who dropped me off and picked me up because I can't drive at the moment, and made it possible for me to, you know, spend some time with John and some of the amazing people over there. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, because I build these amazing models. I struggle, I'm a novice, I'm still learning my trade. Every day is a school day, and I really hope that I'm encouraging young builders to get involved in this hobby, and I hope I'm doing something to unshroud the shroud of mystery. So, you know, please join me on my journey. I will continue building my Baja, which is my in-between project, while I am broken, and as soon as this cast comes off, I will be back on my Series 1 Land Rover, and I cannot wait. I'm buzzing. Hopefully in a couple of weeks time I'll be back and building that. So I will finally sign off by saying I'm Tony. I love building these models, and I look forward to our next build session.